Hello. Hi, those watching the replay. Make sure you say hello. I'm trying to fix my tripod here. Whoop. I got it. There we go. I think that's going to be better. Welcome. This is a great video. So if you're watching this, make sure you let me know. Say hello. Do a like or a love or comment below. Then Facebook and YouTube. It really helps my videos get shown as well as you see my videos. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to press the bell so you get notified. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a little exercise I do with some clients, and it will help you see what your limiting beliefs are. This is really cool. If you have time, especially if you're watching the replay, go get a piece of paper and a pen, because this is what you will want to have when you're going through this exercise. Okay. So I do this a lot and it shows me exactly. Now I'm going to also show you something else you can try. A pendulum. I don't know if you guys know about pendulums, but this is what one looks like. And you can buy so many cool, really beautiful pendulums. This one I've had for years and years and years. And it works so well for me. I want to buy another pretty pendulum, right? But this one works. Like this one for me, I'm so attached to this pendulum. You can actually find, if you have a necklace that has something hanging from your necklace, you can use that too, because it's your energy. So it's best to have a pendulum or something with your energy. If you use someone else's that doesn't really have your energy on it, you can look more up on YouTube. But anyways, we're not just going to use this pendulum. I'm going to do another little exercise, right? So, like when you say you want something, right? When you're saying, I know I need to eat better, or I got to lose some weight, or I need to exercise. I want to exercise. I want to do this. You have something in mind you want to do, right? And maybe you have been avoiding it. Maybe you've been procrastinating. All of these kind of things, right? And you're like, oh, why can't I do this? And let's say if I asked you, what do you think holds you back from? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't stick with it. I don't know why I procrastinate all the time. I don't know why I sabotage. Here's how to find out. This is how to find out. Okay, so here you go. It's simpler than you think. Let's say it was on weight loss. So on your piece of paper, you would write, let's say how much you want to lose 20 pounds or something, right? Losing 20 pounds equals, and then draw a line. Okay. Losing 20 pounds equals, and then you draw a line, and that's a blank, and you're going to fill in that blank. So when you think about losing 20 pounds, what are the first things that come up? Where does your mind go? What are your thoughts? And usually they're in more of the negative, right? It's not possible for me. I've tried before and it never worked. I used to be able to before this age. Now nothing works, right? So those are the things you write down. You write those down. Losing 20 pounds equals impossible. Losing 20 pounds equals I haven't been able to do it, so I probably won't be able to do it. Losing 20 pounds equals I've tried everything and nothing works. Losing 20 pounds equals I'm going to have to eat nothing but veggies, and those are so boring. Losing 20 pounds equals I'm going to have to work out 3 hours a day, and that sucks. Losing 20 pounds equals I don't stick with things. There's no way I'll be able to do it. Losing 20 pounds equals deprivation. I can't go out with friends. I can't enjoy the foods I want. It means giving up ice cream. It means giving up whatever, right? Write all of those things down on a piece of paper and just let your mind go and go and go. Those are your limiting beliefs. Those are what's holding you back. And it can be overwhelming because you go, oh my God, I got like 3 pages of things that are holding me back. What do I do? Oh my God, right? Because that's what happens. It's crazy. I do this for certain aspects too. And we see all the thoughts. We see the belief that we really have inside, right? We probably really believe that's not possible for me, but that's okay. Because you're human, for one. Humans we have so many limitations that we put on ourselves, right? So you know when someone says the only thing holding you back is you, I hate hearing that. It's absolutely true, but we don't want to hear it. Like it pisses us off, right? It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, how do I get over it? So the reason why you have those limiting beliefs is because either because you've repeated the same thing over and over again. You've tried many diets, they haven't worked. You tried many diets, they haven't worked. Or you've done really well, then you gained the weight back. right? So that's natural. This happens to people. So what happens is when we say we want to lose the 20 pounds right now, our mind goes to the past because we can't see a future, right? There's nothing in the future to grab onto. So our mind wants to go to something. It has to grab onto something. So it's going to the past. Well, it's not possible. Or you did it years ago, but there's no way you can do it now, right? Like our mind grabs onto that. So just know that's exactly what's going on. And you have all these beliefs inside you that will come up, that are still there inside of you. And beliefs are words, thoughts, whatever that we ourselves have repeated over and over again, or our experiences have been over and over and over again, or things people have said to us over and over and over, repetition, right? The way we were raised. So you might have been told, like there's some people who were told growing up, well, she's just the pudgy one, or she's just the heavy one, or she's always had problems with her weight, right? So you've taken that on, and it is such a deep belief that for you, it's true. So it can't be untrue because it's true for you. So if you were to lose the weight, your body would go, well, this isn't you. You're the type of person who always has the weight or has a hard time. So it would put it back on. You know what I mean? So here's my pendulum. And I'm going to say, so how to know what your belief is other than, so you're going to do that statement, all right? Losing 20 pounds equals then a blank. Hard, depriving, having to eat only vegetables, and I hate vegetables, having to eat boring food, never being able to enjoy brownies again, not being able to eat out with my friends, feeling awkward around family. So you're going to uncover all those limiting beliefs by writing out those statements. You can also use a pendulum. So you can say, do I believe? So what I would say is like, do I believe I can lose 20 pounds? Now, when you go to use your pendulum, like I said, you can look on YouTube how to use a pendulum. Mine for yes goes, I'll just turn it this way, means yes for me. This may means no. And then back and forth this way or this way means inside, I don't know. Like it's like a conflict, or there's not enough information, right? Like if I said to my pendulum, will I win $20 million in a week? It's not going to know, right? Things like that. Do I believe? So what you want to ask your pendulum is, do I believe that I can lose 20 pounds in 6 months or something like that, right? So let's say I want to go, do I believe I can lose 5 pounds in 1 month? Yes. I have no misbeliefs on weight loss. I believe I can lose any amount of weight at any time I want, anytime I want. Right? So I know that I have clear beliefs, but on something else. So watch, can I make $5,000 in 2 weeks? Do I believe I can make No. No. I don't have a belief right now that I can make $5,000 in 2 weeks. Could I? Yes. But I don't believe at the moment that I could, right? So it's really cool when you're like, I don't know what's holding me back. You do. You do. So how do we reframe that? How do we change that? And this is, so if you're wondering what I do in my programs, this is how we work on the mindset. We work on various little things like this. You uncover, you get really clear on what your limiting beliefs are. You will know what they are. Then we work on changing them. Okay? So one of the things I do is like we talked about, losing 20 pounds equals. And then we're going to reframe that, right? So you're like, oh, wow, okay. Right now, I don't have a belief that that's possible for me. Do I still choose to do that? Yes, I'd like to work on it, right? So then you need to just change your belief. So that means changing the internal programming. And you can begin to do it, and you work on it constantly. Like it's not something that ends, right? We're always working on something. So you would write out all the negatives, all the things you think that you don't believe. And then you would say, I now choose to believe. I now choose to believe, right? On a piece of paper, I now choose to believe. And then you'd go, losing 20 pounds equals. It's totally possible that I could. Because if you write that, it's totally possible that I could. It's not saying you believe it right now, but it is totally possible that you could lose 20 pounds. Yes, right? Another thing, losing 20 pounds equals I will have more energy and feel better. Losing 20 pounds equals, so you're going to do the good part of it now, right? Losing 20 pounds equals probably I will feel better. Like I will feel relief that I finally figured it out. I will feel confident that I know what to do in the future, right? I will be proud of myself. Like losing 20 pounds equals, I will be proud of myself for doing that. Losing 20 pounds equals anything else that comes to your mind, that how you will feel, what it would be like if you lost that weight. That's up to you, right? These are things that you are going to, because when you think about losing 20 pounds now, why do you want to? How do you think you would feel? Why do you want to lose that? So those are all the things that you will be putting down in the second part of this little exercise, right? Because those are what you do desire. You do hope to feel those things. You do want to feel those things. You do desire to feel those. Like losing 20 pounds equals I will fit into my favorite pair of jeans, or I will look so much better in the clothes I try on, or I will not be as bloated and puffy, and that would feel amazing, right? Like things like that. So you want to get, because you want your focus to be on where you want to go. And right now, like I said at the beginning of the video, when we think of that, our focus only goes to it, our brain goes to the past, our past experiences, which may not have been that good, because there's nothing for it to grab onto. So we have to develop a vision of the future we want, of the body we want, of the feelings we want, of the essence that we want. Because that's going to be what we grab onto. You know what I mean? That's going to be what pulls us forward into results. So it's like being motivated, you know, when women want to lose weight for a wedding or a reunion. They have a vision of being at that wedding or that reunion and looking a certain way, and that pulls them. That gives them the inspiration, the motivation that pulls them towards, I know what I'm doing, I have a goal, I know what I want to look like, I know what I want to feel like, I can see it in my head, there it is, I'm going to do it for that date. Hi, Julia. Yeah, so that moves you forward. If you don't have that, you're going to the past, right? Losing 20 pounds equals, well, I tried it in the past, it doesn't work. Losing 20 pounds equals, I swear to God, I've tried everything and nothing works. Because you're constantly going to the past. And if the past hasn't been successful for you, then you're not going to believe it's possible for you in the future. So that's just something that I wanted to go through. It's just one of the things that we go through in my programs. And I have that 2-month, the 8-week Take Your Power Back program beginning Monday, March 7th. So dianamarchand.com, take power back, or go to my website. It's up on the menu bar. Take a look at that. So we are working on you developing your vision, you developing the new beliefs and habits and all of that within those 2 months. You're working on it consistently. I'm there for you every day in the Facebook group. And it depends on what you want to work on, right? It doesn't have to be just food. It doesn't have to be exercise. It could be a new job. It could be a better relationship, because working on your belief work can work on everything. So when you learn these little tools, these little systems, these little things, then you know how to start working, like getting rid of the old beliefs and recognizing they're only with me because they've been told to me over and over again, or I've believed them for so many years, or my thoughts have been that way for so many years, right? We can't change as a person, have lasting change, if we are thinking the same thoughts that led us to where we are now, right? If we believe something's not possible for us right now, and we're not working on letting go of that old belief and bringing in a new belief, we're not going to change. It's not going to change. So that's how important. That's why I'm really so excited about this program, because you will start developing new beliefs and letting go of that old. That way you'll notice emotional eating, stress eating, sabotage, resistance, procrastination, all of those things. You will have such a clear awareness. Oh my God, that's what I've been doing. That's why. Those are the reasons. And when you have more awareness, you can see it. So you got to see it to heal it, right? You got to see it to work through it. Just like For an alcoholic, if they're going to deny they're an alcoholic, they're never going to recover. So, right, you got to get out of denial and stop saying, I don't know why I do that. You do. I can tell you why you do it super fast. Probably we can talk within the first 15 minutes of my call and I'll let you know, right? It so helps to have someone there guiding you, who's supporting you, who's guiding you, who's giving you focus, who's giving you direction, all of those things. You are the one that figures this all out for yourself, but oh my God, you probably wouldn't do it on your own. Okay, so if you want to talk to me about this program and you're like, I'm really still not sure if it's for me, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my website, dianamarchand.com. There's a contact page and you can email me. And I can answer questions or we can get on a call, no obligation or cost, because I also do one-on-one coaching. So if you want to find out just having a call with me or doing some one-on-one instead of a group program, that is totally, I'm here for you. You can be successful, you can change things, but things won't change if you don't start looking at it and taking action and doing little things that help shift everything for you. All right, have an absolutely amazing evening wherever you are. Take care. Bye-bye.